What's up guys, Crypto Gummies here. In this video I'm gonna talk about how to use my BitConnect reinvestment spreadsheet, but before that, hit that subscribe button and enjoy the video. So a couple of days ago I've shared a video about the BitConnect spreadsheet I've made, which is really helping me a lot to assess how I should reinvest my earning. So I want to go through it with you, such as you may reuse it as best as possible. So to start with, the link to the spreadsheet is in the description down below. So click on the link and you will end up on this page, which is the income page, the welcome page. First of all, you will not be able to modify the spreadsheet online. So you go here, here's in French, but file, and you go file and download according to the format you want. I will usually recommend to download in Excel, and then you have it on your computer and you can do whatever you want with. I'm using a MacBook, so what I've got here is the spreadsheet on Numbers, which is the same software but made by Apple. So basically, when you start on this page. What you will see in yellow is basically what are your inputs. So on this top table here is the input from BitConnect. So as it is per today, we have different range of investment, and according to the range you are invested in, you will get a defined fixed return, and your capital will be released 120 days later, 179, blah blah blah. So that's where basically we have pre-filled those parameters. You don't have to change it, but in case BitConnect change their their ranges, you can go on this table and update. On this table here, that's where you will put your main input, so your initial investment, how much are you initially investing. And here is kind of what I use to play and assess my reinvestment strategy. So if we go on BitConnect website, here, not this page, we can go here, land BitConnect. So according to how much you invest in the first place, you see you can get this additional fixed daily interest, because how it works on BitConnect is that you invest and then you get software interest, which is not stable, which is variable, plus according to how much you have invested, a fixed daily. So you want to invest as much as you can, such as you have for sure a minimum amount. So when you reinvest as well, it's the same. If you invest $1,000, you will get only a 0.1, but if you invest $10,010, you will get for sure at least this 0.25. So that's what I try to play with. We will go to that later in the video. But to start with, you can also, like here, you put also the date when you started. For example, if you start today we are the 14th of September, and that's it. So you have put all your inputs. What you can change here on this column is implement the actual interest. What I've chosen here, 0.9 as my input, is, if we look at BitConnect and the last 6 months, it's 0.9%. So that's what I've used here. And that's basically how you initiate the calculation. We can go on this page here, which is like where you have like all the detailed results. So, do I have an issue here? So this is my spreadsheet, which is not exactly the same as on the website. I keep some secret, but anyway, we can just keep the dates here as the 5th. I just forgot to make a connection here, but it doesn't really matter. Put back the 5th exactly as I did. So as I said, here on this page, it's when we have all the precise, more detailed results. So according to the date, which your date, you can see like what is the floating interest of the day, your total amount invested, and the equivalent daily interest. This daily interest take into consideration all the different investments you have done. So if you have invested, there is different interest rates coming back according to if you invested more than 1,000, more than 10,000. Like this is somewhere in those columns, in between column C and L. That's what I use to do like the process, I would say. Equivalent daily interest, your capital release date. So for example, I've invested on the 5th of September, 11,720. So this is what I had initially. I will invest this amount, so it will be released on the 3rd of January. Yeah, it's like what you have in your lending wallet. So at D0, I had in my lending wallet $11,720 that I have invested. So this on column R, that's what you invest. So from day one, I start getting my interest. So day one, I get 1.2%, which is equal to $135. So here you can see how your lending wallet is going forward, how you're investing. And I made here another column, what is your lending wallet after you have reinvested, because maybe you decide not to reinvest all your lending wallet. So you can see, you can have a look at that here. And this column, that's why you, it's an input column. So you will put here your cash in, cash out. So for example, if I'm here, okay, this day I want to take minus 300, I want to take out $300. So I will say minus, enter, then it checks. So like after this cash out, that's what is left in my wallet. But if a few days later I want to add 1,000, okay, 1,000 in, my wallet becomes 1,778, and so on. So all this table just like update by itself, like very cool, very efficient, very reliable. So to have a look, to compare the spreadsheet with BitConnect, so I have done the small calculation here. So my initial investment is 11,720. The interest rate average during the last 6 months is 0.9. Because I have invested more than $10,010, I get this extra 0.25. The capital is locked for 120 days. So if you don't do anything, if you don't reinvest anything, you just like let BitConnect do, so your profit will be $16,173. So which is like a return of 27,893 at the end of the period. So if I go on my spreadsheet here, if we go to day 120, where are you here? So that's exactly what you get on day 120. Your lending wallet has got exactly the same amount because you've got all your profits plus your capital released. So yeah, this spreadsheet is working pretty well. So this is kind of the standard thing. So I've done that for for 2 years in a row, and then it's basically summarized in this table here. So as it is, without reinvesting anything except just my capital, so every 120 days. So that's how it evolves. So I use this as my reference. So what I do, usually I do that here, copy, and I come here and I just paste formula results. So like kind of my reference column. And then that's when I'm gonna start playing with my reinvestment strategy. So this is playing with this table. So basically, okay, you have put your initial investment, you have your average daily rate, and now what you want to do is reinvest your earning to make more money, to compound your interest and increase as an exponential. So according to the amount you reinvest, there is different strategy. Maybe you should reinvest daily. Maybe you should hold your earnings. You should keep your earnings and reinvest once you've got a bit more money, and so on. So that's what I play here. So this was a mistake. Here it is. So like on this table, what I said, like okay, my strategy. So I will, for example, daily reinvest until day 0, so I will never daily reinvest. I will reinvest $10,010 by $10,010 and above until day, I don't know, for example day 50, and then from day 50 up to day 190 I will reinvest a minimum of $5,010, and from day 190 to day 732, which is 2 years, I will invest a minimum of $10,010. So by playing on those numbers of days, this table is moving, and you might have seen this, like if I go 0, 0, and if for example I want to invest only a minimum of $10,010, so that's how it is. So this is already making more money obviously than if I just reinvest only when I get my capital back. But this is not enough for me. So okay, what if I start reinvesting maybe $10,010 as a minimum? Boom, 50 days, so I can see, oh okay, it gets even better. And then maybe, okay, I see here, I go on my table, okay, so now I start by investing a minimum of $1,010. So as soon as I have more than $1,010, I'm reinvesting. As you can see here, I'm reinvesting, and the day after I have more interest. Same thing here, I reinvest, I have this amount in my wallet, I reinvest, the day after, boom, my interest increase, and so on. So that's how you get more and more money by reinvesting your cash. And then okay, suddenly here, oh, okay, now I start investing 5,000. How many days in between? Okay, 75, so 18 days. Maybe I should wait. So like, there is no like really magic formula here. I just play with the values, and I see what is best for me according to my strategy. Like that's the numbers I found the best to get the better return. I was looking at based on 1 year from now, but this is basically you to play with those values to get the better return. So once again, let's just do that again together. So what you have to fill up is those cases and this date here. So for example, you come here, your initial investment is $5,000, 2010, let's say. So you come here, $5,010 invested. You go on BitConnect. You look at your last 6 months. What is the daily average interest? 0.9. So you come back here, 0.9, 0.90. Here you put your first day when you started. So you see, bim, the spreadsheet is already calculating, and then that's where you will start playing here. So you can go and have a look a bit at how it's going. That's how you invested. So that's how your lending wallet will go forward. So you could decide to invest daily, or I don't know, when you have like at least $1,000. So let's say like, okay, oh, not here. You want to invest a minimum of $1,000 until day 70. So then you can see how it changed here. Gets better. Whoa, gets twice as better. Okay, and then after day 70, you can just come here, look at day 70, how it's going. Yeah, maybe you should keep on going investing, because you get only $97 per day. So maybe you want to keep on reinvesting, reinvesting every $1,000. So then you come back on your page, and you just try 1,648, 90 days from 734. So it gets better. It gets better, and you just do like this until you find what is the best combination for having the best returns. And it's just those numbers you fill in, and then the spreadsheet does everything else. Calculate your daily interest, the equivalent percentage, daily percentage, when will be your capital released. So this This I may show you with my strategy, for example. 11,720. Here I get 50, 190, and then 732. So if I go here, okay. So after 7-8 days, I reinvest for the first time. And so like I get the dates, I get the dates, I get the dates. So if you look at the first date, the 3rd of January and the 10th of May. So if I go down to the 3rd of January, boom, capital released, bam. And then it's in my wallet, bam. So then I reinvest everything, my capital released plus what I had in my wallet. 10th of, then we can go to the 10th of May. So this is keep on reinvesting, keep reinvesting. And that's why like, you see like the investment are getting closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. Closer until like you reinvest, you can reinvest every day. And until at the end of the day, you have every single day some capital coming back to you. So this is day 523, so it's quite a long time down the road, you know. But then that you can see how you want to start cashing out, because you might need some money as well to live, right? I have an expensive girlfriend, so I have to take some cash out at some point. So you can say, okay, from I don't know, from the 1st of July, you take a couple of bucks, let's say like $500 every 10 days. So you can just put it here, and you see how it changed. You see, you know, and then you can just follow your tracks, and here you see on the last column your total earnings. As simple as that, guys. Very easy peasy. So if you have any questions, just go in the comments below. I will be glad to help. And once again, we can also like do a web chat or Skype, Facebook, and talk about it. I'm sure this will definitely help you and to track your progress, but also assess your strategy. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give some thumbs up, and if you didn't subscribe yet to the video, just hit this subscribe button now, and I see you for the next video. Have a nice day. See ya.